Legend Shifty Shooter is definitely the best badge in the game. I think it will completely unlock your shot creation if you want to get a bucket. When you combine Legend Shifty Shooter with tempo shooting, it's almost impossible to miss. Now, I'm not telling you to run around and fade threes because 2K is way deeper than that. Legend Shifty Shooter is way deeper than that. But if you really want to get into your bag and become the smoothest shot creator in the land, it really starts with Shifty Shooter, no cap. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the video. Before we do, if you enjoy NBA 2K26, be sure to drop a like on the video. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We have all types of NBA 2K26 content dropping over here. And I'm also trying to push for 400K subscribers. So go ahead and join the fam. Let's get it.
If you aren't already, don't forget to follow Dman UNT 2014 on Twitter.
To be real with you, I only have 2 moves to show you in this video. So in this video, we're going to peel this back layer by layer, take it nice and slow. So let's talk about Shifty Shooter and what it does. Shifty Shooter improves a player's ability to successfully make off the dribble, high difficulty jump shots. Once again, I'm not telling you to fade threes all over the place. This badge has way better uses than that, especially when you combine it with the tempo shooting. If you want bronze Shifty Shooter, you need 76 mid-range or 76 3. If you want silver Shifty Shooter, you need an 87 mid-range or 3-point shot. If you want gold Shifty Shooter, you need 91 mid-range or 91 3-point shot. And honestly, if you're a guard, I think gold is a really good sweet spot, especially when you consider the Max +1 and the Max +2. Hall of Fame is going to cost you a 96 mid-range or a 96 3-point shot. And of course, Legend Shifty Shooter will cost you 99 mid-range and 99 3-point shot. Honestly, I don't recommend going for Legend Shifty Shooter in the builder. If you can get it for Max +1 or Max +2, that's perfect. But going for it in the builder is not even worth it like that in my opinion. 99 is really expensive no matter what attribute you use. As of right now, this is the build I'm using. I'm still working towards driving dunk, but you can see my shooting attributes are pretty high. So I have a 94 mid-range and a 92 3-point shot. Because of that, I can be a degenerate with these shooting badges. I have Legend Shifty Shooter and Max +2, and I also have Set Shot Specialist on Legend and Max +1. And honestly, if you want to make shots, that's all you need because NBA 2K26 is mad easy. So let me go ahead and talk about some animations that you can use Shifty Shooter for. Once again, really great badge, and when you combine it with certain moves, it's almost impossible to miss. It doesn't matter what contest you get. So the first move we're going to talk about is the dribble pull-up. Now, I'm not trying to tell you which dribble pull-up animation to use. I can only tell you which one I like. You feel me? So I rock with Pro 2, me and everybody else on NBA 2K26, right? But Pro 2 is a really easy dribble pull-up because it's easy to time and it has really good visual cues. I used to dribble pull-up 2 different ways depending on where I'm standing on the court. And to be real with you, it feels almost illegal to do on the court because it's so easy. It's an automatic 2 points. So first, let's talk about moving left and right with the dribble pull-up. Because doing a dribble pull-up to the left or right is way easier than doing a dribble pull-up moving forward. And I'm gonna show you why right here. So when you're moving left and right with it, and I'm gonna start in the corner just to show you the right angle to take, all you want to do is hold down turbo, sprint away from your defender, tap square, time it. Of course, you can combine this from anywhere on the court, but that's one of my go-tos when I'm standing in the corner. But yeah, if you're moving left and right, even if it's from the wing or the top of the key, just gain momentum to the left or right, and you should be able to midi fade. Now, I'm doing it with the button right here, but I honestly recommend you do it with the tempo shooting because tempo shooting is really overpowered on NBA 2K26. So in order to tempo, moving to the left or right, you want to hold down turbo, press up on the right stick, and then move the right stick down to time it. I know people are tired of guarding the midi fade on NBA 2K26, but the midi fade is so easy. That's why people are doing it. And once again, it doesn't have to be a midi fade. You can do this from 3. If you get deep bomber, you can do this from the hash. If you're in the park, you can do this from half court. So once again, if you're doing this dribble pull-up, going to the left or right, you want to tempo shoot it by holding down sprint, moving up on the right stick, and then down to time it, and it will be green. Trust, it'll be green. Now we have the dribble pull-up moving straight forward. So when you're moving straight forward and you want to do a dribble pull-up, of course you keep holding down sprint, get ready to shoot. Make sure your left stick is neutral. That means you let go of the left stick, make sure it's not moving up. So really all you have to do is sprint forward and then press square to shoot it, and you'll get that dribble pull-up animation every single time. This is a money one because you can't dunk the ball all the time. You play against centers that just count the paint. And no lie, sometimes just going for the dunk, even if you're meter dunking, it's just stupid because they're going to shrink your green window. So I recommend the dribble pull-up or the floater, and they will not be able to get to it. It's way too quick, especially if you're using Pro Tools. So once again, if you're just moving forward with it, turbo, left stick neutral so you don't go in and dunk it, shoot, and it will be automatic. So that's a breakdown of the dribble pull-ups moving left, right, and forward. So next up, we have the hop jumper. Once again, if you have Shifty Shooter, you need to utilize the hop jumper, bro. And I can't tell you which hop jumper to use, but hey, that Keegan Murray, hey, it is valid, bro. I'm going to tell you how to activate the hop jumper first, and then I'm going to teach you about that Keegan slide you probably seen all over TikTok, right? But if you haven't seen it, man, you need to see it because it is OP as hell, bruh. So to do the hop or step back gather, all you want to do is hold R2 and move the right stick down, left or right to activate the animation, and then move the right stick the opposite way to time it with the tempo shooting. Once again, if you have Shifty Shooter on a high tier, bro, this is damn near unmissable. It doesn't matter what the contest is. You want to hop away from your defender. Of course, you can get shifty and move left and right with it also. I do recommend popping off a few step back shots and then going to a cancel. That always works. You don't have to follow through with the shot all the time on some of these animations. You can activate the hop gather, go back the other way if the defender jumps, and then do a Pro 2 fade, or maybe do another hop gather. It's really up to you. You know, 2K lets you get really creative. But once again, it all starts with Shifty Shooter. So I can't tell you which animation to use, but I really like Keegan Murray. One of the animations in his package lets you basically teleport, bruh. I call it the Keegan slide, man. And I'm going to tell you how to activate this because you have to do 2 or 3 things within a split second. But once you get it down, man, it's automatic. So the Keegan slide is all about misdirection. It's going to look crazy sometimes because you might move back into your defender every once in a while. But if you can get this teleport down, bro, it is nasty. So what you want to do is set your defender up, run into the mid-range, let go of everything, and then activate the step back by holding down turbo and holding the right stick down. Now keep in mind that you can't cancel out of this, or I haven't figured out a way to yet. So just get ready to tempo shoot this. But once you get it down, bro, man, you're going to have people messaging you like crazy because it's so quick. Even online, it's so quick. The issue is if you don't hold the right stick straight down, it won't come out. If you're moving, it won't come out. You want to let go of everything and then do the hop gather backwards. And then you're going to teleport with that Keegan slide. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting these shot creation moves in your bag. Of course, there are a lot more, and you can get really creative on NBA 2K26, especially when you start canceling out of some of these moves. But it all starts with Shifty Shooter, and then the dribble pull up and the hop gather are easy ways to get buckets, especially if you're like me. You're not really a dribble head. You just kind of get to your spots and shoot. These moves are perfect for you. If you want to get even crazier, I recommend using the sharpshooter takeover, bro, because if you activate this, you really won't miss. Your green window is so big. Not only that, but deep bomber might be good for you also, just because you can really fade from deep. I'm talking about from pretty much half court, especially if you're playing a park. You can fade from so far away. It's stupid, bro, but I love it. It's fun to me. So yeah, deep bomber or sharpshooter takeover with legend Shifty Shooter, you'll be moving. So I'm trying to balance out just gameplay videos, videos, and kind of just tutorial videos on what I do on NBA 2K26. Let me know what you want to see in the comments below. I just hope that I'm helping somebody out, or I hope that I'm entertaining somebody. Be sure to drop a like on the video if you learned something new. Also subscribe. We have NBA 2K26 dropping heavy over here right now. You all be easy and take care. Peace.